Blood Bowl. Right, I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to grab a quick drink before we catch up with this. I think they're only on like turn 2 or something. Maybe I'll miss my official warning from Garyon for suggesting that Sergal might be Yak's wife. And I'm back. Alright, let me sort my Twitch chat back into the right place, because it was over on the different monitor for Call of Duty. I want to be able to see what you guys see. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Champions Cup Season 33 first round match between Lemarseillais' High Elves and Juhanian's Chaos. Both insanely high TV, over 2K, pair of them. There's no wizard, as far as I'm aware. So the High Elves' win condition is a little bit iffy.
/jogging simulator.
No, son of us, no. Just spent an hour and a half doing that, and I got carried away doing it, and I'm late for this match. So yeah, it's hard to see the win condition for Lemarseillais' team other than just being elves. Maybe a 1-dice wrestle on the ball might happen. Doesn't have any leap. Doesn't have a wizard. He's at home, so he could have had a wizard stadium. I'm not certain if he didn't have any money or something. He's got 3 bench, which is incredible. Yeah, just being elves, but you'd think he's going to get twatted, right? Like, absolutely twatted. Both of his claw pommers I've tackled. Oh, no. Well, I meant to do it for like 60 seconds. I'm very sorry, Voidek, and now you're just stuck in it for 10 minutes. I can't undo it. How do I can't even undo that. No, this is, like, pretty far into the first round of the cup. I'm sure I can, I just don't know how. Oh, hang on, I can do it on the other screen. No, I can't. Never mind, that's a lie. I can't see him to undo it. I'll have to have a look in a sec. Let me press pause. Let's press pause and try and get Voideka back. Nope, absolutely no way to do it. I mean, I'm sure there is a way. I've just got no idea how to do it. Ah, well, Voideka can just live with watching for 10 minutes. Already one has gone while I'm laughing at myself. There we go. There's one dead elf immediately. Good timing for that sentence. Show me magic. Yeah, Lemarseillais is known to be an uber tilter. He's a 70%er under normal circumstances, and then he tilts and turns into a shit 40%er. By yeah, 1 in 4 blitzes should remove, basically. So it's not crazy, but he's also going to get some blocks, because he is going to get the herp derp and corner tag, and the elves will fail a dodge here and there. Looks like he's going for the strength 4. Gets his pout. Gets his armor break. It's followed up, so he gets the pylon if it's not a KO. It is a KO. He's used Mighty Blow. He'll not pylon that. Juhanian is in fact the underdog with a babe in this match. This is an odd choice of blitz here. Not a massive fan of that choice of blitz. He's trying to push up the side. I guess now to quick score and get his team back. This guy's now super vulnerable, alright? He's the only scoring threat. So Lemarseillais has basically just offered him up as sacrifice. Juhanian will be fine with Lemarseillais just running like one guy down per turn. With no guard on the elves, I'm surprised that Juhanian isn't forcing him to make these 1 in 36s. And herp derping them. Ah, yeah, okay. So 1 guard on the elves. Yeah. You know what I mean. He could easily lock these guys down. And force them to make his dodges every turn. I mean, forcing to make 36 dodges. One of them's going to go wrong. Another pow. Another armor break. Will he pile on? He doesn't pile on. He's not greedy. Interesting choice. Then he rerolls the dubs. He would have piled on into dubs and saved his reroll there. But he's staying as a safety on the right-hand side. I mean, there we go. He pop dodge straight away. Yeah, there's no leap. That's what I mean by he's got no real win conditions. He's got no real play on the ball. Without leap, without a wizard. You just harass and hope for the best. It's not going to work against, like, 2k Chaos. And Lemarseillais is getting pushes on his blitzes. The tilt is rising. It's definitely happening. Somewhere in France, a man's blood is boiling. I'm surprised Juhanian doesn't have his dirty player on. Defense is when you want to gang foul things, surely. I mean, he's elves, so he can just elf. But he doesn't have a good one turn. Ah, he blitzed the wrestler and got punished for it. He doesn't have a good one-turn threat. He doesn't have a good sack threat. It's all pretty lame. Yeah, can't really foul things. I mean, he has got enough bench, but he doesn't have a dirty player. It's kind of a waste of time. More likely to attrition yourself. And Juhanian's not going to make, like, the mistakes that elves like this can capitalize on. That was the problem I found when I was playing high elves. I kind of tried to rush a player to be useful. Like, just give, if I rolled strength 4, give him leap. You know, just something so you have a play. It's really dull to just play an entire game and hope that you win by your opponent making a mistake. You don't feel proactive, you know, you feel just sitting there waiting. And they don't start with enough blitzers like Dark Elves to go straight for, like, blodge step harassment. Not that I'd be comfortable blodge step harassing 2k Chaos anyway, but at least it's also a play. He's only got 2 blodge steppers. Actually, 1 rod stepper, 1 blodge stepper, that's it. Can't harass shit with that. Yeah, the blodge stepper has diving tackle. That'll be super useful. Yeah, and a bunch of these guys have just dodge. Like, that's the... You don't start with any dodge on high elves either. So you take a shit ton of dodge and then you spin into, like, dwarves or chorfs. And all of your, like, taken skills are garbage. I mean, chorf's not so bad. But normally there's 8 tackle at least on chorfs. And at least, like, 9 tackle on dwarves. It's pretty shit. Every now and again you get to dodge past like one player without tackle and you're well happy. That's alright, Voidek. I actually only meant to delete your message. But then I accidentally pressed the wrong button and closed the window. And then I can't find you again to untime out you. I only meant to time you out for 10 seconds to make your messages go away. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, oh, he's straight up fucked it. He could die here. Armor 7, failing that dodge. Oh, he's re-rolling it. Ooh, okay. Ro's obsession with becoming a mod is great. Like, I don't have any rules. What the fuck are you gonna mod? The only rule is if you piss me off. That's it. Which could be anything. I'm a capricious god. You could just be wearing socks with sandals. Which basically just means you're German, right? Yeah, but it only takes a couple of seconds to ban bots. The only reason they took longer is because I reported them all. Hardly anyone has ever done that, Tempest. The majority of people I banned are just because I know it annoys them. And that they watch my stream all the time anyway, and they're not allowed to speak. Ah, there we go. Adge 5. MNG'd. Be gone. Hello, blood. I know, right, Zach? I'm awaiting my ban any second now. Even though I wasn't playing Cladder. So the admins of Cladder have an interesting choice to make. I'm not even playing in the thing. Yak's complaining to someone about my behavior on Twitch who has like no authority over Twitch. And the worst part is that is the least offensive thing I've said about Yak in about a year. It's not even an insult. It was just a barely funny play on words. Yak made it funnier by saying my wife, not Sergal, in the explanation. Now it's funny. Like, yeah, it was barely funny before. Yak's made it fucking hilarious. Yeah, exactly, right? The original joke is barely funny. It was just a passing, like, play on words. So this is interesting. He's still only got one scoring threat. He doesn't really want to give Juhanian a 3-turn. But if this guy dies next turn, he's fucked. He's down to 8 elves on the pitch. 2 of them are definitely not coming back full stop. Ooh, Oh, that would have been a bad time for his first snake. I'm all hopped up on sugar as well. I've been drinking cherry Lucozade. I can't drink alcohol, J Baz. I'm on antibiotics. Full DACA. I'm not using not really, J Baz, no. I'm not using nonsense like that. I already take the piss out of equity. Is he gonna go there? That's easy to get jammed in there, isn't it? It's just the fact that you have to constantly explain it, Zach. And no one ever does because it's just more of the silly elitism where you just like being in the know. You're going to hand off to him. Can't stay there, surely, so he's going to hand off to him, isn't he? Oh, never mind. He's just going to double GFI and then hand off to him. What if you fail the GFI? What if you fail the GFI here? That's not a catcher. You then have to hand off next to the sideline with no reroll. What a shit plan that was. That's not a scoring threat. That's not a scoring threat. Still, the only scoring threat is that guy, the catcher. So that's the blitz. But luckily he's got someone right there to twat him. He's got no wizard because I don't think he could. I mean, firstly, he's the overdog, but I don't think he had enough money. I mean, he would have had to fire like 3 elves or something because he's already the overdog. He'd have had to fire his entire bench. Don't think that's a good idea. Well, 0 scoring threats. Yeah, PC. That's exactly it. I like he can just use the body now as part of the screen. And his guard is woefully out of position. Look at this. The guard can't even get up to help. Best not to ask, Marsam. The answer is usually Yak's a lunatic. That's an odd choice to push him towards the end zone as a catcher. I mean, surely you push him away from the end zone. He goes in there. Okay. This isn't... Wasn't he... Was he like... Did he just not move this guy? Did he want him there? Wasn't he white? Wasn't he a white circle? Yeah, but like the High Elves can't get to any of those squares. Like the farthest away they can get is there. I honestly don't even know what he's offended by, Kill. He could have picked any one of a number of insults I've said about Yak in the last year. I genuinely have no idea. It's not even offensive. He's a lunatic. It was just a passing play on words because of the phrase "in bed with" came out of my mouth. And I remembered that Yak's about to have a kid. Oh, the 1D pow. Like, this guy should be over here to stop this from happening, right? I'm confused. This is why I was complaining about this guy. I thought he was going to go in where the tackle was, and the tackle would be behind him to defend. Now he's just running through this gap, this one-man gap. Very strange defense in this corner here from... He was white, I'm sure he was. Hang on, let's go back. Look, he's white. He's a white circle. That guy has not fucking moved. Maybe he doesn't see him, yeah. Maybe he lost him. Maybe he doesn't see him. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? But I mean, that's the guy who stops this from happening. He just stands there, right? Well, he should have stood in front of him, in front of the tackle pommer, and had the tackle guy be behind. And that's a horrible defense to get through as a High Elves. Having this one guy there was literally just a 1D. Pretty piss poor from Juhanian. It was Juhanian. Normally we just hide elves behind trees. I mean, he's still got to full pow this guy. Ah, okay. So he fucked up. Oh, and this guy's made it out, so he's in trouble now. He can actually double GFI and screen off. That's the score if he does. Yep, there we go. Completely safe. So Juhanian's fault. He had the elves locked down and then he fucked up his defense. Now he's just got to go for the overtime win. Smash some elves. He had him. I believe he had him there. If he'd stuck that player behind him, I don't think Lemarseillais would have scored. And now the removals dry up as well as punishment. Punishment for that garbage play. He's going to blitz a wrestler. I mean, he hasn't got much choice. He could have blitzed with one of these, but they're all... That's Blodge. Blodge. Yeah, he's got no choice, really. I mean, it can still... Juhanian's win condition is winning the toss in overtime now. Or deleting enough elves that it doesn't matter who wins the toss in overtime. But he's only done 2 Kaz on 3 bench. So that mistake could be very costly. Juhanian's not going to 1 turn, so... Even with movement 7. You might give it a go. We'll see if Lemarseillais sets up. Stupidly. Yeah, he's going to get back-to-back LOS. He gets this pylon here. Maybe he can Kaz another. He's got the armor break. Just the armor break, though. And he's used Mighty Blow. So he might as well just pile on for fun. Just a KO. One of them might not come back, though. For the second half. Make deleting the others easier. He's got a shitty Beastman here. He could go for the foul on the guard. Ah, he could have moved him over there and gone for the foul on the guard. Wouldn't have hated it. Yeah, exactly, PC. Yeah, that mistake is very costly. Now it's going to end up being down to overtime. I mean, assuming one of them don't make a huge mistake in the next... Right, well, it doesn't matter, really, if Lemarseillais does now. Hello, Andre. So, all right, he just missed Juhanian making a big mistake and allowing the High Elves to score. The strength 4 is still out, so that's a big 4+ for the second half. Still 11 on the squad, though. Thanks to his deep bench. Missing the Edge 5. Rasnuts, I appreciate the support. You may now use my face. Yeah, PC. I mean, the problem is he just doesn't have the right team. He's only got 2 sidesteppers, one of which is wrestle. He doesn't really have the right team to harass and go full contact. He could just end up with no fucking team after that turn, couldn't he? I think he'll just go for overtime. He'll stick and move and go for overtime. And see if Juhanian makes a mistake or if he gets a 1D on the ball somehow. Might go for a 1D with wrestle. Yeah, Juhanian has 2 bench. He's also going to be fouling now on his offensive drive. He might foul this turn. He's got the fouler on. I mean, one of these two, Rod Step and Blodge Step, one of these two goes down. Decent foul. I do like that Lemarseillais has actually given a nod to the one turn by setting up like this. I do appreciate the fact that he's actually defended the one turn, no matter how unlikely it is. No, he genuinely does need leap. He does need leap. Like, leap gives you a play. There's no play, really, for High Elves without a leaper or an Edge 5 stripper or... There's just no play on the ball. I give High Elves leap as soon as I can on the first player who seems reasonable to give it to him. There's just fuck all else to do. I do on Dark Elves as well, but at least they can get like multiple Blodge Steppers a lot faster than High Elves. He's not going to bother Juhanian. He's not going to be throwing any passes. I've played some the last 2 seasons, Kill, and they've both done alright. There we go. Just a KO. Big 4+ though. Yeah, leap is like the wizard, isn't it? It's hanging there. You got to worry that he's going to go for the 3+ leap at any point in time. Forces you to play more defensively. Take the block, yeah, don't you? Wow. Cannot get that guy. Six dice without a pow. Ah, there's the pow on the guy you didn't need it on. Gonna re-roll? Yep, like he rolled the wrong one. He would have got both of them. My problem with High Elves, Zach, is by the time you get to 1500, your team is still shit. And you still feel like you've got no play on the ball against good players. So I hate spinning them. I'm like, oh god, if I get a good player, I'm just going to lose. Straight send off. Snaked. Hey, look, the first foul of a game is a snake. I am shocked and amazed. That only happens 1 in 36 times. Unless you live in reality. So he is missing the strength 4. A snake, we're on about him. Send-off is somewhere between like 20 and 30%, depending on the actual foul itself. Because it matters what the odds are of you breaking armor, etc., and whether it goes on to the second attempt. No, PC, it's a running joke. I'm pretty convinced that fouling is fucked up in this game. I mean, I'm never going to be able to prove it because I'm never going to keep track of like hundreds, if not thousands of fouls, which is the only way to do a proper study. But the few times we've kept track, snakes come up a lot faster than 1 in 36 times. We've done it like 3 times, and it took, I think, less than 10 on 2 of them, and like 15 or something on the third one. But I mean, it's such a small sample size that it's kind of irrelevant. Just the fact that it happened, though. Exactly, PC. That's the thing, right? If it was all perfect, it wouldn't even hold water, like, intellectually, would it? But they fucked up so much. You can definitely believe they fucked something up. We're pretty convinced they fucked up the MVPs as well, yeah. For dead and star player and stuff. Someone came up with a great reason for why it might work that way. And I really liked it. It was dead players or star players count as everything on the 16 roster that isn't your own players. Which is why they seem to get the MVP more often, but not all the time. Well, the replay files you have are because they're downloaded to your computer. It's not up to them, is it? The actual online replays go away after a week. I don't think they save all data like that. Yeah, not centering the logos is bizarre, Ali. Like, that's an unexplainable fucking... Like, how? How do you get that wrong? That's so basic. Oh, man. He offset LOS him and got a perfect D. And look at the kick. New win condition. 25% win condition. Scatter into one of these 2 balls. Did I say balls, then? I think I said balls. Thank you, Jay Razza. Thought I said balls. I mean, the one thing that's gone wrong was his own fault, Tim. We'll get to mock him later for that. Yes, it's still a touchback. If it goes over the line at all. The one thing that shouldn't be true is if one of your players drops it into their half. It's a touchback. That's bollocks, isn't it? Like, you touched it last. He forgot a player, Dim. He lost track of him. There was a player standing in his skull who he hadn't moved, and he thought he'd moved him because he couldn't see the white circle because of the white skull. And that was the guy who would have stopped the score, or would have made the score a fuck ton harder. Chameleon Beast. Because it takes a really long time, Kurisu. Like, in order to get, like, that kind of level of sample size, it would take seasons upon seasons. There we go. Never mind. Win condition gone away. Yeah, it's not difficult. It's not difficult in the sense of skill. It's difficult in the sense of, oh my god, I'm not doing this. Hang on. Why has he put 4 players on yellow S here? Why is he giving him an extra block? He's just going to smash this team to bits, surely. Just didn't want his Rod Stepper to live. Pylon. Pylon. Pylon, you wuss. He heard me. Ah, denied. Move the dice along, though. This one. Fuck me. 3 of them survived Claw Mighty without even a stun. That's pretty rough. Heard me. Yeah. He heard me. Right, should he blitz him for the foul on this guy, or should he just blitz him for the easier blitz? Yeah, he should blitz this catcher. Gets him. Oh, he would have got the power on the good catcher. Booyah! The 5th block that he shouldn't have had is the Kaz. Lemarseillais punished for giving him 5 blocks instead of 4. Delightful punish. Best punish. Just move him forward as well. It doesn't make a difference. He's still Venga Bust. Yeah, there we go. Fuck's sake. Wake up. He's going to push the Claw Palmer out to get punched, isn't he? Oh, same thing, you can just push him out of the way. One or the other. Ah. Get stunned. Now his Claw Palmer gets mighty blowed. Doesn't get powed. Lemarseillais' rage is rising again. Oh, there it is. There's the first snake dodge. Now he gets to punch some more high elves. How delightful for him. Oh, and he's powed the mighty blow. Sees you later, mighty blow. Not a pow. Guess another go at it, though. Oh, he's staying there. Okay. Oh, I wonder if he's going to foul this turn now that the Apo's gone. Could foul this Rod Stepper, couldn't he? It's a delightful foul. Especially once he's taken this block. Gets the pow there. Pile on that. Hasn't used Mighty Blow. Pile on! Pile on! Got him! All the sixes. 2 double sixes in there. Starting to get the critical elf now, isn't it? You can sense the Spanish rage. Well, French rage. Sorry, Andre. Called him Spanish. It's my bad. I forgot Lemarseillais is French. Obviously, he's French from his name. The most French name you could think of. I know, right? I mean, if he called himself cheese-eating surrender monkey, it'd still be less French than Lemarseillais. Nah, 2 fouls. 2 send-offs. Good old Juhanian. Knocking himself down to 11 players. The rage is rising. Oh, he's got the pow. Would have been hilarious if he got another push. The romantic languages, PC. Oh, and he's made his dodges. Oh, he's going for a big old foul himself. There's the Apo. And he's got sent off, though. He's got sent off himself. Nope. That's not good for Lemarseillais. All he's done is cost him the Apo, but he's removed another elf. Plenty of turns to delete more fucking high elves that are left. Plenty. I'd be honest, I'll probably blitz the soft target here. To try and guarantee another removal. You get a follow-up block from this guy if you get pushes as well. So I'd probably just blitz this soft target. That way. This placement looks like he's going to blitz this thrower, though. And Lemarseillais has a history of salt with everyone, I think. He's going to 3-dice this thrower. Ha! Doesn't even get him. I think Juhanian played it a little bit too defensively that turn. I'd have probably tried to box these in a little more. Like, the elves can still get 9 elves for overtime. Yeah, exactly. He's allowed them to just piss off. And in Lemarseillais doesn't and just takes some blocks. I think it was piss off time. I'd have fucked the fuck off. Now he's getting at least one of his good players tackle palmed. Yes. I don't know, Dim. Might be tomorrow, maybe. I'm talking with Mr. Light about it. Gonna try and get it done this weekend. I'm feeling alright about the match. I got nothing to lose, have I? Whenever you're the underdog going into a match, you got nothing to lose. So, if I lose, I don't care. Odds are I should lose anyway. If I win, glory be. Problem with winning is you got to play another match. Yeah, Kill. I did him a favour. Yeah, Mr. Light is UTC -4. So I think he's East Coast. I am broken dwarves, like 9 dwarves, versus I think 300 up chorfs with claw. It's not the best. Could be worse. But it doesn't make it any good. Just means it could be worse. There weren't many good matches for me, to be fair. Less than a third of the, like, cup teams would have been a reasonable matchup. Yeah, Tim. Just pull a fat in. Just knock me out and then just quit. Could have been any number of, like, 600 up Nurgle and Chaos and Chorfs and Elves. I'll stream it. I'll stream my cup game. It doesn't, you know. There's no expectations, so it doesn't bother me to not be fully concentrating because I'm streaming. I filled the gap. I got the cup rolling. That was my job. Job done. There we go. He fucked the fuck off one turn too late. Well, I mean, it cost him a KO'd shitter. That was it, really. Juhanian chasing him down. No, Juhanian's got a babe. Juhanian's the underdog. By like 20k or something. Why is he loitering here? Because the High Elves had 14 players. They had like 250k in bench.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's not from a movie. Don't listen to Dimmy. It's not from a movie. It's just a meme. No, it's just a meme. If you're going to do this, just blitz one of them. If you're taking a blitz anyway, you might as well just blitz him. Yeah, no, this is just running away. I mean, we just call it turtling. You just run back defensively from turn one. He's lived. 4 into 3. Bet Juhanian was well happy that he bothered to chase him down for that. Be funny if his guard dies here, won't it? I mean, he's made his guard safe because Juhanian won't roll a GFI. Blitzed him from the wrong square. Oh no, he followed up. He was in the right square after all. Oh no! He's only movement 6. He should have stayed on the floor. You've just let him blitz you. Should have stayed on the floor. What are you doing, Lemarseillais? I hope he dies now. That was terrible. Another 4. Wow. No punishment for that shit play. Not going to foul him, was he, on turn 16? Just leave him on the fucking floor. Dumbass. Right, let's see what he's going to do about the one turn. Looks like he's going to go standard grid defense. Pretty reasonable to just go standard grid defense. I would probably have this Chaos Warrior here where the Beastman is. I don't think there's any need to have the Chaos Warrior out there. And that puts an extra guard there to stop a side blitz here. Here, yes. Lemarseillais is probably working out if he can even do this. I don't think he can. Doesn't have sidestep on a movement 8 guy. Needs 3 pushes. I don't think he's doing that. So I think he should probably just set up for the riot. If he doesn't get it, blitz something, press end turn, and pray you win the toss. It is, yeah, Jay Bazza, but that won't matter if he wins the toss. He can 2-turn. Plus, he's got two 4+s to get one of these guys back. Or both. He could get lucky, 25% there. I don't have anything against Lemarseillais. King's Rule. I think just Baz, just Baz wanted him to get fucked. Lemarseillais is hilariously tilty and salty, which is always fun. No, he's salty. He's not a dick. He's just salty. He tilts off the planet. I've played him loads. I think he's one of my nemesis list people. I've played him at least 10 times. I really tilted him. And I'm permanently salty, so it doesn't count. Don't nemesis in Discord, Alex. Oh, actually, it doesn't look that bad. My bad. It's okay. Yeah, there he is. He's on there. I'm 4-3-3 against him. Yeah, it's not that bad, is it? Yeah. They're all in the same time period. There were a couple of seasons in a row where Mbolo and I were like 2 of the top 5 people for games played. Oh, that's a huge KO. Rerolled for extra damage. That's a big 3+ for Juhanian. Especially if he loses the toss. He needs his warriors to block the 2-turn. Yeah, he couldn't eat there. On Claw Mighty. Oh, he makes his 3+. Wow. Oh, the High Elves. It's a game. The High Elves have won the toss. They failed the KOs, but they won the toss. So it's 7 High Elves trying to score against a full Chaos team. The fuck? Get off there. Nah, he rolled a 5. Right, it means it's a game, right? If the Chaos had won the toss, they've just won. These 7 High Elves are not stopping them scoring. So this is at least a game now. Seven is critical elf, as I call it, PC. It's the line where elves totter along between being shit and being good. It's not more than enough. He can't blitz anyone where he doesn't have to dodge through tackle or 1 dice. No, I still think it's 7, but I include the tree, Al. So it's 6 wood elves and a tree. Yeah, speed is going to be everything. And he didn't have his thrower murdered, so that's useful. Those key failures with the claw pommers. I mean, to be fair, these two have not... This guy's failed every KO roll since the first half. So that kind of makes up for the failures with the claw pom. These two might as well have died. It's safe throw, Elsod, not dump off. Yes, strength 4 is huge to not just get a simple 2 dice blitz down the side. So it looks like he is just going to go for the 1 dice. And run round. Big 3+ there. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Every kickoff result. 3 out of 5 has been perfect defense. And the other was weather change. So this is pretty big. No, I mean, Juhanian could fuck this up, couldn't he? Because if he moves forward, he allows... better run. Interestingly, he's going for the defense rather than the base. Where's the kick? Oh, yeah, that's why. Because the kick could go out. I think he could base. If that wasn't going to be a touchback, or possibility of a touchback, I think he could have based. Could have put 2 warriors there and there. Keep this guy still where he is as the defense if he chooses to red dice or something. I think he could have herp-derped on the left. But with the touchback, you don't want to. What did I win, Dim? From you. That's like a punishment, not a win. Take strength, Z-Talk. Take strength. Always take strength on dwarves. Never a reason to not take strength on dwarves. Oh! Just immediately dodge from tackle without moving anyone else. Holy shit. Because it's strength, J Bazza. Strength is just better. Jump up's great if you roll a double, but you don't give up strength for it. Strength keeps your Slayer alive defensively as well. It's great. Yeah, not having to rely on Dauntless. Getting 2 dice on your own. Dauntless doesn't help you get 2 dice on another Strength 3 guy, does it? Is he going to 1 in 9? He is. He makes it. There's a scoring threat through. Not very far through, but he's through. Just far enough to make Juhanian GFI. Oh, no, hang on. He's going to blitz. He's going to dodge, so this guy can... Oh, he GFI'd! He GFI'd with his only scoring threat. Oh, baby. Because of frenzy, your slayers can sometimes get a little separated from the pack. So having strength 4 means you don't have to rely on the other dwarves getting guard next to you or whatever. If they're all tagged, if it's a big ruck. Strength 4 is just great. That's the dwarves thing that they lack is strength. They try to make up for it with guard. But having strength as well is amazing. I can't think of any reason I would ever turn down strength on a dwarf. This guy didn't break armor, though. He's got to be careful of him. He's almost in scoring range. Might even stamp on him. I wouldn't hate stamping on him with this goat. Move this guy around the back here. That's a good pow. That's a really good pow. Oh, shit. That's a really good pow. He's dead. Yeah, step 1 to the... Why didn't he step to the right to put tackle on this guy? What the fuck, man? Why didn't you step there? He's worried about the 1 in 9 guy running down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can still reach him. Oh, man! It's a snake! 1 in 36 times these happen. He's made 3 fouls, all 3 send-offs, and 2 of them snakes. Pretty huge. It's pretty fucking huge. Yes, and Lemarseillais made a foul and got sent off as well. 4 out of 4. It's given him a win condition though, hasn't it? Like this elf. It can be miles away. The biggest issue is, what does he do to get the ball to him? Because he can't get the ball to him while he's on the floor. Maybe 1 dice this guy? With this guy? Run over 2+, 3+. If you get the 5+, this guy's only in 1 tackle zone to be the middle guy. You can pass to him or hand off to him or whatever. Get him through to get the ball to this guy who's down there. And away from the tackler. That's probably a play. Oh, he's 1 dice powed him. He just does that instead. Why not? Easy life. I mean, that's a... Can you even throw that far? Yeah, you can. That's a big pass for him. He doesn't even have accurate or anything. I mean, here we go. He's just going for it. Oh, wait. No, he's not. What the fuck? What's he doing? Oh, he's just preparing for next turn. Would have made it. Would have rolled a 6 for the pass. Nope, doesn't make it. And can't re-roll it. Cast himself. MNG'd. Right then. So it's all about, can this guy roll a POW? Or does he blitz through this guy and try to swamp the ball? What's his choice here? Yeah, but the ball carrier's blodge. I wouldn't GFI to... Actually, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double GFI. He's move busted. But I wouldn't go for him anyway. I would go through the guard and try to swamp the ball, probably. You can jam the ball carrier in. Stick him there. Run one of the tacklers back. Oh, God, he's only movement 5, that tackler. Oh, shit. This tackler's move busted. Oh, it's rough. He needed the extra move. I think you just go for him. Go for him and pray for the POW. If you get the POW here, you're in amazing shape. I'd put these in and make it a 3 dice even. It's so important to get the POW here. Put 2 of these in, make this a 3 dice. Oh, I don't like making it a 2 dice. That's why. Doesn't re-roll it either. Puts him in there, maybe? Put him on the sideline, okay. Put this guard in there, maybe? Oh, he's putting the shitter in. Okay. And then the guard comes, what, here? Yeah, okay. Some rough dice now. He can't throw to the end zone from where he is. There's no one to hand off to. 1 dice is just a push. Gets 2 dice here, though. Just a push. Allows him the 3 pluses to dodge through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass to him in the tackle zone. And score. Oh, he followed up. What did he follow up for? Did he just cost himself movement? The fuck do you follow up for? Ho ho! So close. That's a GFI now. That was the square you could have been in without a GFI. That's not a success. That is, that's a success on the not fumbling. It says success, but it's bollocks. That means he's kept the ball. So he's fucked. He's totally fucked. He's not fumbled and held on to the ball. It was only two choices, Pubble. The other tackle couldn't actually reach back because he's move busted. So the choice was either run a tackle back or run a tackle forward. That was his 50-50 shot. Yes, I would have taken the inaccurate just in case, C-Sabs. Right, so what happened was, Magic, he tried to throw a pass. It was inaccurate. So he chose to re-roll it with his pass skill. And his attempt to re-roll was a fumble. But elves have... high elves have safe throw. So on a fumble, they can keep the ball in their own hands. You can set past to manual. I assume he was on manual. And he went for the win instead of the inaccurate. I mean, on an inaccurate, this Adge guy can pick up the ball after like 2+ dodging away, so it's not great, is it? But that was it. That pass into a catch. 1 in 9s and 75% and so on. He's getting 3 dice though right now. Well, 6 dice because Juhanian will definitely re-roll it. 9 dice even. Doesn't need them. He can still get a free the ball here, can't he? Could 1 in 81. Maybe there should be someone tagging him over there. Yes, safe throw almost fucked him, essentially. I don't hate going for the 4+ reroll. I mean, like I say, the inaccurate wasn't a great. Because the guy who was down there was this guy. If it was any other... oh, hello. If it was any other... oh my god, he snaked it. Where's it going? Ooh! That's a 1 dice on the ball. That's a fucking 1D on the ball. It's still on. This is still on. Nope, it's not. Nah, it's gone. Oh well, it was on. Oh, it's on the right elf. That's who Juhanian wants to score on. Luck a dog. That's the right elf. It's a saying, Voideka. Just scoring on the right player, it's always the right elf. Because elves do it, like, you can just hand off to any elf on a 2+. So if you want to score on the right player, it's scoring on the right elf. What a lucker dog. You suck, Juhanian. You've lucker dogged your way out of your garbage fuck up. I hope he double uphill pows you. I hope he just rolls 6 6s in a row. Makes the dodge. Double pows. It scatters out through your Vengabus cage. He picks it up and still throws it to the catcher. And you lose. You should fill this hole. You should have meat cubed it. He is Voidecker. He's diced me 4 times. We'll ignore the fact that I've diced him 3 times. Yeah, just end turn. You might as well roll some 6s. Well, congratulations, Juhanian. Commiserations, Lemarseillais. Congratulations, J Bazza. And commiserations, Dimmy G. Ah, and he took the MVP just to waste that touchdown. J Bazza would have subbed if Juhanian lost, remember, Dim? Yeah, you. You've forgotten because you were drunk during the cast. During the draw cast. You were adamant that Lemarseillais would win. Did he have enough money, Juhanian? Did he actually have the cash for it? If he did, I'm amazed that he didn't. Yeah. He bought bench. He's even got a level 2 stadium. He could still afford it. Wow. What a terrible choice.